Right from the first scene, the screenplay feels absolutely messy as the scene ends abruptly and the next scene starts without any proper connection. Also here in this movie, you can see all sort of lame scenes such as Avika carrying a candle when the house itself is full of candles. Not sure what was the purpose of carrying a candle here. Then you can see a dad communicating to her through all sort of mode. One such was through gramophone. This is still fine, but there was one particular scene in the movie where a dead father is upset on her for having sex with her boyfriend. This scene feels so hilarious, which was not something intended by the director. Coming to the VFX, it was too disappointing and worse than even Nagin serial, as you can see an artificial waterfall which looks like a motion wallpaper, and literally everything in the movie seems so artificial that it was shot on a green mat and edited with some cheap VFX. Even the makeup and VFX used to create the ghost, train or station was subpar and makes us wonder if the movie was really intended for this generation. The story starts with Meghana, played by Avika Gor, who plans to reveal her love to her father as her birthday gift. However, when Meghana arrives home, she is devastated to discover her father has committed suicide, whose body is hanging from the ceiling. Unable to overcome from her father's death, she tries to find the reason for his death and uncovers a diary in her father's drawer. The diary reveals the heartbreaking circumstances about her mother, which led her father to take his own life. To seek the revenge, Meghana decides to reside with her mother Radhika and her stepfather Santanu, using the excuse of not having a place to live. Slowly, she listens to everything her father says and paves the way for his spirit to enter the house. So, what happens when his spirit enters the house? Forms the main plot. If the daughter is shown as taking revenge for her father's death, then the bonding between father and daughter has to be established well. But it was something completely missing and makes us wonder why she has to go through such extreme to seek revenge on her own mother and stepsister who was being so nice to her. The character establishment was completely missing and leaves us wondering what the motive of each character was. I have no idea how come a popular production house who has several years of experience in producing horror movies can come up with such a horrible content which is not even worth watching once. The genuine horror elements were completely missing, and the makers are still trying to scare the audience by showing some big mansions, creaking doors, mirrors, and candles, which feels outdated. I think it's high time for filmmakers to think outside the box and infuse some real horror elements with some fresh ideas. However, there were one or two horror elements which just scared the audience in the first half. Few songs were nice, and performance of Avika Gaur and Barka Bist was good. Apart from that, there was nothing in this movie that delivers to the audience. On a final note, this movie is not even worth watching once on TV, and watch it only if you don't have any other better things to do in life. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel Filmy Views for more such content.